This movie portrays a conflict between love and duty. A cop, Heijan, who investigates a suspicious case of a man who has fallen from a mountain and died, falls in love with the main suspect, dead man's wife. From now on, whatever we see is the extension of that conflict, the insoluble dilemma which that cop faces. Did she kill her husband or didn't she? It's a question the cop wants to answer, but his love for her sabotages every answer. The movie's subject seems to be repetitive, but what in Decision to Live isn't repetitive is the style. Park Chan-wook's signature is his innovative style of filmmaking. It's always exciting to watch how he connects two shots and which stuff or incident he uses as a link between two scenes. Drops of pot turn to drops of syrup, fire flame to tungsten filament, and the movie's poetic end of the hill Heijan climbs turns to the hill Seorae made. Chan-wook's former engrossing movie The Handmaiden has been edited in the same way. To be clear, I can name an example. In both movies, there's a simple act used to relate one scene to another, the move of a hand. In Decision to Live, there's a scene Heijan asks someone about a picture in which Seorae has stretched out her hand to the sea, and then they all stretch out their hands to the sea, which is cut to a scene Heijan was stretching out his hand to ring the doorbell. It's recognizable in a more specific way in The Handmaiden, when Lady Hideko puts her hand in her collar, which is cut to a sex scene. Someone puts the hand in her clothes. This example clearly illuminates Park Chan-wook's subtle style in filmmaking. From the point the corpse was found, Heijan starts investigating. Was it an accident or a suicide or a murder? At first, everyone suspects his widow, Seorae. She's a Chinese who has illegally entered South Korea. She's now a nurse and got married to an older man working at the immigration office. It's clear that Seorae has been forced to marriage because her husband was able to grant her citizenship. This is the root of all evil here. Seorae's forced marriage is the best reason for her hatred of her husband. But there's a proof which causes Seorae to be considered innocent. She was in a patient's house and was caught by surveillance camera entering and leaving the house. It is a cast iron alibi. As a result, the case is closed in Seorae's favor and the love between her and Heijan grows. Again, we are amazed by Park Chan-wook's style to show love on screen. Without any explicit sex scenes, successfully depicts some sexy scenes. One of the most romantic scenes I've ever seen is the moment Seorae tries to make Heijan sleep by aligning his breathing with her breathing. More than a simple affection, it's empathy. One day, completely by chance, Heijan goes to the patient's house where Seorae claims to have been on the incident day. Heijan checks the patient's phone and sees the step counter app showing 0 all days except the day Seorae's husband fell. It shows 138 steps. This app again arouses Heijan's curiosity. Seorae has exactly the same phone. On that day, she changed her phone with patient's one because the company which Seorae works for calls the patients to check if the caretaker is there or not. With that phone, Seorae sticks out the back window, which is invisible to surveillance cameras, then goes out the city and climbs up the mountain through a way different from her husband's, finally reaches him and pushes him down. This is a hypothesis Heijan decides to test. He goes the same way Seorae is supposed to have passed, until he reaches the peak of the mountain that app shows exactly 138 steps, so Seorae is the killer. In the second half of the movie, another murder occurs. Seorae's new husband is stabbed in the pool. Later, Heijan discovers Seorae indirectly is the killer. She motivates the real killer by killing his mother. Why did she again decide to kill her husband? Her new husband intended to reveal a recorded voice from Heijan. What was that? We understand at the end of the movie. The end of the movie is actually a representation of the recorded voice. Seorae does what Heijan advised in that voice. When Heijan understands that the patient's phone is evidence against Seorae, immediately visits her and wants her to throw the phone into the deep sea. In fact, he requests the annihilation of the evidence, which is literally a crime. Seorae has recorded this request and listened to that over and over. Her new husband heard of that and threatened Seorae to reveal the voice and accuse Heijan. This threat gives Seorae a strong motivation to cause her new husband to be killed. But the voice is also a romantic element in the movie. A private detective overlooks his duty because of his love. After knowing that Seorae is the killer, Heijan had to restart the investigation, but he didn't. Instead, he instructs Seorae to lure the police. The point later Seorae remembers as a symbol of love, an implicit statement of the sentence "I love you." Then we saw in the movie Heijan leaves Seorae and leaves Busan. At her last words, Sorei concludes from all this in Chinese while speaking to Heijan, "The moment you said you loved me, your love is over, and the moment your love ends, my love begins." Beginning her love means she does Heijan's instructions, but not about the phone, about herself, buries herself in the sea, and doesn't let anyone find her. There were 1,001 decisions for Sorei to express her love for Heijan, but she decided to leave. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to help me improve my channel.